Hey y'all, so we're out here today, and before we build the porch steps, we have a little bit of a problem we need to take care of. It's very common in the South where we are running our air conditioners at least 9 or 10 months out of the year, and it's very humid here, and it dumps a bunch of water out here. So let me show you the problem. So this is the current state of the area right next to the deck, and as you can see, there's weeds everywhere and a lot of water. And what the water is from my air conditioner drain pipe right here. For some reason the installers decided it would be good to let it drain right here by my front steps. So today, well, just to clarify, we already had a bunch of rocks here and it looked all nice and pretty, but the rocks have sunk and just gallons of water come out of our air conditioner in the summer, so we need to do something about it. So the first thing we're going to do is dig a trench all along the edge of the driveway right here and let it drain into the ditch. So let's get started on that. Okay, well, Tommy has the trench dug now, so he's going to move on to the next part.
So what we're doing, we got our trench right here. Right here is our AC drain, and it's always left a big old swampy mess, moss growing everywhere. So we're going to delete that. Mine just so happens to be a 3/4 inch OD, which is 3/4 inch outside diameter PVC. So we're going to join it together, cut some nail bolts and lay it down there so it drains the water down at the ditch instead of right here. We've got our ditch dug. We're going to clean and pipe it, or clean it and pipe it, and get rid of this. First thing I want to do is, about every 6 months, you want to run a cleaner down through there. We use vinegar and water, hot water. It cleans it, gets all the buildup, because it does get a buildup in there. Inside there is a spot, and I'll show you that. It's towards the end. There's a spot that you can open up, and you can run a snake down through there, just to keep stuff cleaned out. But today all I'm going to do is, because we've already cleaned it, run this up in here, make sure there's nothing there. Here in the deep south, we got a lot of humidity, so this thing dumps a lot of water. So we're done there. So what I'm going to do now is clean the pipe. I'm just really trying to get all the grit and mud off of it. Alright, so you're just using a regular hacksaw, regular PVC pipe, or PVC, and my length is 2.5 inches, so
2.5 feet.
Yeah, 2.5 feet. So we're just gonna go here. Take it and take your fuzz, as I call it. Put your finger in there. They actually make a tool for this, but I don't do it all the time, so I don't really need it. You just want to clean up the shavings off of it. We're going to do both sides because we're going to be using this piece. And if you don't like it and you got concrete, you can always go like this. Does the same thing, or you can use sandpaper. So We got our first section here. You can get this at your local hardware. Christie's primer and glue. Step 1, step 2.
Christy's not paying me to be in my video, so you don't have to mention her name.
No. And they're always fun. Hang on one second. You take your cleaner. Just run it in there. Cleaner, primer, whatever you want to call it. It will stain you. It's okay. It'll eventually clean off to about 1 inch, which is about the thickness of the bowl there.
Would it help if I turned off the air conditioner so it'll stop leaking?
Yeah. It'll take it a while for that to stop.
Okay.
Not like it's got to be done.
It won't affect the gluing?
Not really. Run your glue in there, run your glue in there.
So you just push those two pieces together after putting glue on both sides?
Yes.
Now it looks like there's glue running out of that hole. Shouldn't you pull that out so it doesn't become a clog?
It ain't. Then we'll go on to the next one, which is going to be our elbow. This is really gooey and ooey. And we'll take this one. This is to joint two pipes together. Did that in? Got water coming out.
I don't see water coming out. So it looks like you stuck the end of it in that puddle of water right there and it's still... I'm a doubter. So why don't, well, while it's trying to dry, it's probably not the best thing to go flush it.
Yeah. Okay, so A lot of you are probably thinking to yourselves, well, that's not deep enough. Here in Texas, we don't really have the southern part of Texas doesn't have a massive freeze. So a couple inches in the dirt is all you really need for this.
And that's over 6 inches.
Yeah, it's over 6 inches. We don't run our AC in the wintertime. We run our heat. Well, sometimes we run our AC in the winter. But for the most part, it won't be as wet during the winter time. But for now, you know, our main concern is to get all that so we can continue to build our steps. So you don't really need it that deep. Up north in your northern states, you might want to go 32 inches and have a grade to it. Here I've already got a grade. That's not grade to spec, but it's spec to me. It'll still drain all the way down. It's water already flows down there, so we know it'll flow. But other than that, next step is just giving the glue time to dry, and then we'll get it covered up with dirt and soil and get rid of the mud. All right, so like I said, I'd show you where your tube is. So in here is ours. It's got a cap on it. It's not threaded. Some may be threaded. Ours just pushes in. You may have to use a pair of channel locks to get it off. Find you a funnel. Put it up there. I use about half and half vinegar, just regular distilled white vinegar, and water. And just dump it in there. Now she's going to go outside and watch for it to come out. Alright, so what that does is it cleans all the algae that gets built up in the pipes and causes it to hold water and end up flooding your house from the inside. Sorry, it's hot and sweaty. Till next time, don't forget to like us, and don't forget to like the channel. Thank you.
Life used to